Morning, guys. Friday, October 17th, 2025, here in Rusty, Rhode Island. Oh, loads of excitement. Loads of excitement. So I went to bring the van truck in. Ran out of gas. Right in the middle of the driveway. How embarrassing. Good thing I had a couple of gallons in the can. So I got the van truck back up in the garage. I'm going to be... So I have to let this stuff cure, as I told you, this glue. I got to let it cure for hours and hours and hours. And then even when I start to sand in it, it gets a little bit softer, so I let it stand again after I sanded some off the top and let that part harden underneath, because it hasn't cured totally through yet. Some areas where I put it on pretty thick. Pretty much just use the Braille method. So I can feel already I'm going to be having to add a little in this area to match. This was pretty bad. This area right here was pretty chewed up. And I got it back the best I can. And I'll have to body work it the rest of the way with the epoxy. So I like this stuff, man. I mean, I've been flipping this thing all over, up, down, moved it in the shed yesterday and brought it back out. And haven't had a single issue with it cracking again. It's holding together everywhere that I fix, even though I'm moving it and flex it and everything. Cheers. Put the Mustang out in the carport for now. Brought the van truck in. So, as I had been talking with you guys about cutting this area, I'm going to turn the light on here. Kind of wrote in with pencil. I don't know if you can see that I just took it from here across over to the point here. I'm going to take this metal out. All this is obvious. The hood's coming off, and I'll take the trim off and everything. And I'm going to cut right along above this line. Then bring that metal down to the metal. It's going to be... could be good and it could be a disaster. I'll find out once I start carving it up. But I'm just not happy with the way that looks. And I should have probably planned better when I was building it. And I kind of just went for the quickest way to get it done. And then figured out that I didn't like it. So, more detail, more work, more cutting, more painting. But the more I work on this, I'm just going to say that what you see on here is just the primer. And it's a colored primer. I had planned on putting a clear over it. But it's Rust-Oleum. It's not an expensive paint. This is still less than $20 a quart. So... it's no big deal to have to throw a couple more quarts on there. And I'm not happy with the pinstriping, so I'm not really sure where I'm going to go with that. I'm going to take a walk out back. So we're getting a wind out of the northwest. I had hoped to use my new spray gun to shoot the back of my house. It's the weirdest thing. I can't find my spray. I have like 5 spray guns. 4 of them are old pot guns that I use for linseed oil and it's primer or whatever. But gonna get the back of the house. I did the hardener. I had a couple of areas. This is that Texture 111. It's not the best material in the world, but if you keep paint on it, it does last. So starting to see some areas where the paint has came off. I'm going to get a couple of coats on there, and spraying it makes it quick work. So I'm going to make sure I take care of that. Little Lucky in the window. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She saw me. She's ready to come out. Little Lucky saw me. She's ready to come out. That little girl would come right through the window if she could. See what's going on here, guys. I got work outside today. Painting. So the van truck's going to have to wait for another day. But I think that by leaving it the same here, coming and then starting here, coming up, across, and meeting this. So all of this will look similar to what you see here. I'm not sure how good you can see this on the camera, but I'm going to get that contour into this part of the hood and blend it to this part of the hood over in this area. That's my plan. So it almost looked like an eyebrow. Yeah, the old eyebrow look. See what's going on here. Hope y'all enjoying your Friday. I got to get my ass in here, get the compressor fired up, and shoot some paint. I take straight latex out of the can. I add the cup that I pour the paint into, so that size amount, and I'll add maybe like 2 ounces of water and stir it up real good, and it shoots out just fine. Out from Mr. Rhode Island. See you all on Bad Chad.